What was the best thing about the best sex you ever had? Childhood friend. One of the biggest crushes of my life, never seen it coming. Spontaneous sex in the back of the car in the middle of an absolute downpour. Only ever happened once, one of the greatest sexual experiences of my life. She was a 1010, freakier than I had experienced before, and I hardly had to do a thing to get to that point. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. It lasted maybe a month, but as easy as she came, she was gone, like a good luck leaf on the wind. When she can moan loudly without fear of being heard. The sleep afterward. It's just different. On a physical level, she was so hot, and we both were into each other and really enthusiastic and wanted to please each other. Till this day she makes me come early sometimes because she's so good. On an emotional level, how do I say this? I've moved around a lot as a kid, and my mom was abusive, so I don't really have a good sense of a comforting home. But now I feel like home is wherever she is. We're married now. I blowed and blowed again. Then when I thought I was at my limit, I blowed again. We're engaged now. BTW. My so telling me to fuck her in the ass the first time we had anal. I had no idea she was into it. The thick layer of oil we were covered in and the kinks we worked out together while being really slippery. It was so good. I married her 12 years ago. He was so enthusiastic. What made it the best was how comfortable and safe I felt. There was no pressure, just complete trust between us, which allowed us to really let go and enjoy the moment. Her laugh. It was very much a spiritual experience, pretty similar to deep states of meditation, actually. I felt my entire body dissolve. My subtle perception, so sensitive that I stopped being a solid physical form, and was just a bunch of vibrating cells or atoms, whatever you want to call it, coming and going in a momentary glimpse of eternity. Difficult to say. It was just one of those nights. The room was pitch black, she was on top, and when we started fucking, I just felt like we were one person. Just wild, never happened again. Finishing in their mouth. We were both 19, in love, and doing some very good LSD. It lasted for hours, and it was like our bodies melted into one being. 3 of us orgasming at the same time. One riding my dick and the other riding my face. Happened to time out perfectly. The position was like a cowgirl, but she is slightly reclined backwards and her feet were not under her, but in front of her, like to my sides. That was incredible. The flirting, foreplay and anticipation. The first penetration was exquisite and a sign of even better things to come. A fuck 16 years in the making, and holy shit was it worth it. When the men take charge and have a certain confidence about them, without being too grabby or gross, it's hard to explain.